how does the digitization of security look like in different cities around the world. That's important to how we live together, how we feel in a city.
What are the trade-offs that you are ready to do when it comes to security? How do you reflect about that? And what does that mean for you, for society?
Digitalization of security seems like a myth for the majority of the people. Once we start speaking and when we start having conversation, kind of removing this topic from the expert circles, participants start understanding, oh, wait a second, like, actually, this is something that is interesting to me.
There's a lot of value in qualitative ways of knowing through people's experience.
Experts are central, and at the same time, they are lacking legitimacy. I think we need to go back to, without being populist about that, but people as experts, and when we can start to discuss about something, we own it.
It's about the people living in those cities, how decisions taken by those entrusted with their security affects them.
I found that in general, art, more than research, have a better way to capture the dynamic between people, power, and security.
It's extremely helpful to look at problems from different perspectives.
In Edgelands, we value the power of art to tell these stories.
Surveillance, it starts here. If you have a set of eyes and you're watching somebody doing something, and if that person sees that you're seeing them doing something, they are going to regulate themselves. Cameras are further step in the surveillance equations.
There's a lot of data analytics that allow city governments to have insights on crime and security in a particular city. And it's very hard to say this is apolitical, more than good or bad. The digitization of security is giving a lot of power to the people who have access to technology.
Our privacy rights are probably being at risk.
There's really a lack of awareness. A lot of digital security have been built on top of traditional security. This surveillance society is really building very quietly, without discussion. Things are moving forward for the best, but also for the worst. We need to understand where we're going, where we agree, where we disagree, and what are the dangers. If we don't want to wake up in 5-10 years with a full surveillance society that would have taken place without this citizen discussion.
It's something that you should have an opinion about because it's something that affects your life.
People actually know if they feel safe or not. The question is how, the question is what are the trade-offs, but we need to create the spaces where we're able to have that conversation to begin with.
That grounding will also allow us to compare between cities.
Let's do it. Let's have this conversation now.